Hi there, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree, and in this video I am doing a tarot reading for Cancer. In this series I am using the TrueBlack Tarot by Arthur Wang, and this is the Lux Ex Umbra Tarot by Mystiic. Both of these decks are Kickstarter. Were initially sold on Kickstarter, and now, however, they are available for purchase on the website. So I will put that information in the description. And if you are interested in seeing a flip through video, I have the link also posted in the description. And let's see what else. That's pretty much it for the intro. If this reading, Cancer, is not resonating with you for whatever reason, try your other placements. Your moon and rising sign are good signs to start with. You can, in your birth chart, you can also check today's chart and see what planet or house has to do with your situation, and then see what sign that house or planet is in, and then try that reading. You can also try planetary aspects and sidereal astrology too. In sidereal astrology is a little bit different than Western astrology, so your signs are going to be different. The constellations aren't equal size either, so and then they also have an added sign called Ophiuchus, or Ophiuchus, which is after Scorpio, I think. So anyhow, try sidereal. I do have a playlist for like introduction to astrology, so you can see how to read your birth chart, see what the planets mean, and the houses. So try the astrology playlist if you just don't know where to start. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do have a new addition to my area. Let's see, can you see that? Yes, that's a drawing that my daughter did in art class, and I just love it. She did it with chalk. It's a cactus. It's a nice cactus. It doesn't have any of those spines. I'm going to crack this window and let some of that smoke go outside. Okay, Cancer. Let me split the deck for you. Then one more good shuffle. All right. See what we have for you today, Cancer. So the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. You know, this is very interesting. We've had lots of reversals today, and you know, sometimes I think it's me that I'm not quite shuffling correctly, but that's just the way the cards come out. When I do shuffle my deck, I pull it this way, which flips them over, and then, you know, I do the shuffle. So yeah, so it's just the way that the cards want to come out. And a few, you know, back in the day when I was first learning to read, and I would get all of these reversals, I would think it was me, and but now I through time and through experience, I've just come to understand that that's just the way the cards want to come out. Okay, so let's get started. So we have Pentacle, Pentacle, Water. Okay, I meant to say Earth, Earth, Water. So we've got some personalities here. They're not as strong as, say, like the archetype, which would be the major arcana. These are the minor arcana. However, in the court cards, they can be some personalities. Sometimes they're a situation. It's like a situational type experience situation. But I'm just feeling that these really are some personalities. So the Knight of Pentacle, he is our slowest moving knight. However, he's very meticulous. He's very, he is very, what's the word? In his movements, he's very exacting. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's going to move slowly to make sure everything is perfect. There's lots of, I want to say Virgo energy, some Taurus energy too. More so Taurus than Virgo, because we have the Bull who's really slow moving. The Queen of Pentacles, I would say, is a little bit more Virgo, in that she's very in tune with what's going on with her surroundings. She wants it to be beautiful. She wants everybody to be happy. You know, she's nurturing. I sometimes relate her partly to the Empress. You know, I believe the Empress has a lot of the queen, most of all of the queens in her. And this one, this Queen of Pentacles, she's very involved with nature. She loves animals, she loves plants, and she's really about beautifying things and just making a home. Okay. Different than a house, but it's like making a house a home. And then here we have the Seven of Cups, which is indicative of fantasy. Okay, like so you can see all these different things that are in here. We've got a hummingbird, we've got a gecko, a mouse, a butterfly, and this is all, you know, coming out of smoke from here into this grandiose castle, right? So it's a little bit fantasy. And with all these cards in reverse, it's this energy is either held up or unrealized, not very, it's not in the forefront. So I'm seeing that perhaps there is a situation in that which you're working on, and it's not going quite the way you want it to go. It's not what you have envisioned. So we're going to use the Lux Umbra Tarot, and we're going to gather a little bit more information so we can extrapolate the situation here. I've had this deck for some years now. You can see the wear and tear on the edges. They are in the second edition now, and I don't know exactly what they've done to make it different. I know there was a discrepancy in the guidebook. One of the planets was misnamed. So maybe they corrected that, but I don't really know what they would have done to the cards, because I think this is a great deck, and I don't know. I don't know what they would have changed. So, okay. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer. So we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Chariot in reverse. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah. No, it's in reverse. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was upright. But no, it's reverse. Okay, so we've got a major arcana here, which is the Chariot. And this card is about direction, forward movement. It's about harnessing two opposites together, getting them to work together and going forward, you know, sort of against all odds, you know. I think of like a champion type person. He's going to do what it takes to get it done. And this, of course, is earth energy. This is fire. So I do see that you are putting in a lot of work. This is an actionary card. This is an actionary card. And this is more like a new beginning type card. So I'm feeling like you're putting in a lot of work, but the work isn't it's not taking you to where you want to be. This 10 of Pentacles in reverse, that's your fruition. That's you bringing this to the forefront. You bringing this into the physical realm. You know, it's RWS depicts it as like ultimate happiness, ultimate home and family and all of that. Excuse me. Like legacy type thing. Had to take a sip of tea there. So I do see that you're putting in a lot of work here, almost to the point of exhaustion, but it's just not going your way. It's not, and I think it has to do with this Seven of Cups, just it being sort of not what you thought it was going to be. So your method, the Knight is about action, right? So perhaps you need to reevaluate your method. And this, okay, let me keep reading and then I'll make my comment if I still feel that way. Okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 9 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have another major arcana in reverse. This is strength. And also, if you notice in the Marseille deck, which this is, well, initially, strength was called like fortitude, and it was number 11, but RWS switched strength and, what is that card? Justice. And so justice is number 11 in RWS. So for those of you who may have noticed that, that's not a typo. Let's see. So this is our major arcana, and this card talks about the self. What's that word? Self. I'm kind of stuck here, and the reason why is because my daughter needs to be picked up, and it's nearing the time, and I'm not quite sure what time it's supposed to be. Let me pause this really quick. Okay, so this is fortitude, force, strength, and this is like your inner strength, right? Taking control of a situation, not by force, but by almost just will, just by mode of personality. You don't need to go in and start mowing people down. You know, it's kind of like that look that the moms give the children, you know, when they need to settle down. It's almost like going over there and, you know, giving them a quick little swift kick, you know, but you just glance over them, lift the eyebrows, and they're like, uh-oh, okay, time to calm down. And that's sort of what this card is like. It's like that inner strength. And so what I'm seeing here is that the plan is just it's not coming to fruition. So whatever you have planned, whatever it is that you're that you're working on, that you're bringing into this physical realm, the 9 here, and it being reversed, like the 9 is endings, right? The 9 is that card right before the 10s, and we get up into that 2-digit, and we're on to the next plane, I guess you could say. And so the 9 is a card of endings, and you should be at a point where you're not thinking about the issue anymore, but you're stuck. You're stuck here thinking about it. You can't. It's not coming into the physical realm for some reason. And I want to say that the reason is because you're not entirely sure about this plan. You have the 10 and the ace represented here. And I'm just getting the feeling that you kind of want to start over, that it's not it's not exactly what you had in mind, Cancer. It's not what you envisioned. And so you're kind of wanting to start over, but I feel like you've put a lot of time, right? You've put a lot of time and effort and resources into this situation, but it's just it's not working out. And I feel like this is like a it's like an inner conflict with you. You're not quite sure if you need to start over, if you want to start over, if you should start over. And I get it. I get it. You've put a lot of energy into it. You're tired. You've made your plan, and you've put your heart and your soul and resources into it, and it's not exactly what you want, Cancer, and that's not a bad thing. It's, we go through life and it's trial and error. Not everything's going to work out. Oh, my camera's a little crooked. No, well, I don't know. So I don't really know. I'm not going to talk to you guys about this because I'm sure you don't care. Okay. So let's get a read on this Seven of Cups in reverse. So we got the Death card. We got the Hierophant. And we've got the Eight of Wands in reverse. So these two are major arcana cards. This does say Le Pep, but this deck is in French, and maybe it's Pappy. I don't know. But this is the Pope slash Hierophant, and then Death is it goes unnamed. It usually goes unnumbered as well, because nobody wishes to speak of death. But these two are our major arcana cards. These are our archetypes here. Death represents change, and then the Pope is he can be religion, he can be an actual pope, a religious leader. However, I like to say that this is your relationship with spirit, right? This is how you commune with spirit. So whatever that is, if that is a pope, if that's a preacher, if that's a priest, if that's you going out in the backyard and working with the moon, or we're doing spell work, working with the elements, working with herbs and what have you, incantations, meditations, whatever that is. And what I see here is that you've got to change this up, okay? I think you need to stop resisting this that you work so hard on, Cancer. And I think you need to to sort of let your losses go. Like, don't count your losses, because we don't really want to know, okay? Because that's just going to make us more sad. But I think you should just let it go. Let it and I don't want to say start over, because we won't be actually starting over, because I'm sure that you'll have some of the resources that you can reuse, but you can just make it better. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that we need to go through this change. We need to allow this situation here to basically die. And then, but with every death, there is a rebirth, right? So we can take those pieces, take those elements, and reintegrate those elements in a different way so that we can make something else. And I think what the Pope is trying to tell us here is that you need to maybe do a little bit of a spirit work, maybe consult the higher power, whether that be, the gods, a god, yourself, what your higher self, you need to stop working. And that's what this Eight of Wands is telling me here, is that you've got to stop this. It's just not working for you, Cancer. And take a little bit of the hermit action and go inside and do like a recalibration, or just do some reworking is what I'm getting here. And I think if you maybe go, oh, you know, something I just noticed. So here is a jellyfish, and the jellyfish in this deck is represented by the High Priestess. And so I'm getting more, you know, the hidden. The High Priestess is about hidden. And so I'm thinking that if you just sit with yourself a little bit, maybe do a little communion with spirit, do some meditation, I think your plan is going to come to you. Perhaps you were maybe working too much in the physical and just too much in the physical, too worried about what's going on in the physical, and you weren't really being true to yourself. And perhaps there's a higher calling for you, Cancer. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you would do me a favor and hit the like button, I would certainly appreciate it. Also, if you want to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. I think just by hitting the like button, my my new postings will show up in your feed. I think. Don't take my word for it, but I think that's kind of what happens. But if you want to be safe, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a video. Okay, Cancer, I hope this has helped you. And if you have any questions or if you would like to leave a comment, I appreciate that as well. You can leave that below. So have a great day, and I hope to see you next reading. Bye.